Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Welcome to more events featuring, we have 8 hours remaining. Yeesh. And I don't think
Oh
this
my
one has voice
gosh.
acting, so I don't need to worry about that one, but this one, on the other hand, oh man, we're gonna do it, and it's gonna be the Wangshu Inn, and we're gonna speed run it. We'll go fast. We're gonna go crazy. I'm sleepy. We might play Dokapon Kingdom after this, and then we're gonna go to sleep, and then we're gonna play Enshrouded tomorrow. We're totally dating our days here. I mean, not like we're not doing that anyway with 8 hours and 26 minutes remaining, but you know. Oh man, trying to pull out the real party for an event. Does this event even have any combat?
No combat.
Dang. All right, so we're just gonna pull out our party for no reason then. Let's go. Where are they? Down here? Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Dude, I love how he just face planted right there. That was great.
So good. How much HP does your zombie have?
52k.
Really? I have 56k.
56?
Yeah.
Do you have Staff of Homa on him?
No, I have Black Tassel.
Oh. Well, maybe you just got better substats then. I don't know.
Probably.
I have to look at my Zhongli artifacts. Maybe he doesn't really have good HP on the flower and feather, because I know I'm using all HP build.
You're right, it is strange. Do you
So
think
strange.
something happened to Yenshao? Because that guy barely lets anyone ever set foot in his kitchen. Doesn't exactly seem like the type to hire help. The notice says interested parties should go upstairs and talk to the innkeeper Huayan. Should we go and see what's up?
Yeah, we should check up on Zhao
Yeah.
with a
Now we
Yan
can
on
ask
it.
about the pay while we're at it.
Clearly, Zhao is twin brother. What does my Zhongli have? I don't even know. He has 10% on the flower. Oh, he doesn't have any HP percentage on his feather. That's probably why. And then the flat HP is only 260 there. None there, and none there. Yeah. That's probably why I only have 52k. Very likely. Wait a second, is your Zhongli in a Hydro team? Lauren?
Huh? What?
Is your Zhongli in a... with 2 Hydros?
Sometimes.
Is he
Why?
right now?
Yeah, why?
That's why he has 56k.
But even if he's not, he has 56k.
But you do know that double Hydro increases the HP of all your party members.
I know, but even without him being in the party, he's 56k.
This is destiny.
Wait, I thought you said with the Hydro he was 56k. Oh man.
No.
What the hell's with 2 Hydros then?
I don't know.
Mine's at 56k, well 55.5k I guess, with 2 Hydros. So, there's that. Anyway, getting distracted already. That's okay, but man, your Zhongli got too much HP. I need some of that HP.
What? It's only 2k more than yours.
That's a lot.
Boss, there's really no need for this. It's
That's
just a little burn, that's all. It
I
won't get
can't
in
think of the
way
word.
my work.
That's a lot though.
Perhaps not, but continuing to work will only hinder your recovery.
Oh my gosh, is that the Traveler in Paimon?
We'll
Oh my
figure something
gosh.
out.
Huayan! Yenshao!
Oh? Traveler and Paimon. What brings you to this neck of the woods?
We saw your hiring notice downstairs.
And we decided to come check up on Yenshao.
I knew we shouldn't have posted that notice. It's really nothing to worry about. I'm fine. I swear.
Sure.
How kind of you. My thanks to you both. And thanks on Yanshao's behalf too. There's nothing to be embarrassed about, Yanshao. Just tell them what happened.
Oh, all right. Well, basically, we had a lot of guests pouring in for the lantern ride. Things got busy, I started rushing, and I ended up accidentally burning my hand while plating a dish.
That doesn't sound like you.
Well, you know what they say. Play with fire long enough and you're bound to get
Woof.
burned. Even the
Woof.
best chefs slip up sometimes. Anyway, it's nothing, just a tiny burn. I can still...
Now. I don't want you pushing yourself. You'll only make it worse. And then you'll be looking at more than just a couple of days off to recover.
But the lantern ride's only just finished. And we're still getting tons of guests. Now's not a good time for me to rest. Plus, lots of the guests are visiting from other nations. We can't just bring in some random chef off the street. We have a reputation to uphold. I refuse to let someone else ruin the good name we've made for ourselves here.
Listen to you. Anyone would think that you're the boss and not me. But he's not wrong. Yanshao was one of the favorites in the Masterful Chefs tournament. No matter how you look at it, his are big boots to fill.
I don't mean to
Gotta have
boast,
them big boots.
but any chef of my caliber probably has their own restaurant to look after. It's not going to be easy to find someone who's got the skills and has the time to help us out.
Looks like we might have to increase the pay we're offering even further.
Do it.
Do we know anyone that's a good chef and has the time to help out?
No. Whoever could it be? Sometimes the answer you're looking for is right under your nose. And it's me, dang it.
Oh, of course, yeah!
Oh, right. Yes. Now I think about it, I do recall hearing good things about your cooking ability.
Yeah, I've
suppose I'd
mastered
add
like
you to
100
my mental
recipes.
list of people who can hold their own in a combat situation, but forgot you can cook.
What's the achievement for mastering
Keep
recipes?
a mental list of people who can fight.
I don't know.
I want to check to see how many
Maybe a story for another
recipes I've
time.
mastered.
More importantly, I'm sure Yanshao
Be like,
would be
wow,
comfortable
you
leaving
mastered
his
a lot of
kitchen in your
recipes. You're
hands,
crazy.
if anyone's. What do you think, Yanshao?
Well, since it's you,
There's too many foods in this game that do
I
the same
suppose
things.
that's better than anyone else.
Need more food diversity.
Traveler? Should we do it?
Said something about increasing the pay. Never thought I'd see the day when Yanshao leaves his kitchen.
I should warn you that cooking for customers is quite a different ballgame from cooking for yourself, so
Indeed.
I'll stick around the kitchen over the next few days to help smooth things over.
Oh, so he's not
I can barely
leaving the
cook for
kitchen
myself.
after
I'm not cooking for other people.
I believe there's some spare kitchenware here at the
They'd
inn.
fire me in a day.
Boss, would you mind?
Of course. I'll take care of it. Whew. All done. Come, take a look. This was made with your measurements in mind.
This carpentry is incredible. You've missed your true calling.
Ah, it's nothing. A little handicraft and elbow grease goes a long way. All right, Yanshao. I'll leave you to take it from here.
You really went to all the trouble of building a new stovetop? What was wrong with the original? Boy, you really hate when people touch your stuff, huh?
No, it's nothing like that.
I
As boss
really hate when
always
people
says,
touch my stuff.
Hire who you trust and trust who you hire. I just thought the original setup might be a little, tall for you.
Come on, Yanshao. You don't need to lie, man. Aaron looks short compared to you.
Anyway, as I was saying, cooking for guests is different from cooking for yourself. Not only do you have to execute on taste, aroma, and appearance, but you also need to ensure speed, precision, and consistency.
Always
Having the
executed.
right equipment is a big part of that. Ill-suited equipment doesn't just make the job more tiring, it also slows you down. And paying customers don't have unlimited patience. Sometimes cooking is all about being well prepared. That's how you ensure speed.
Okay,
Speed.
and what about precision and consistency?
Precision all comes
I feel like the way
down
he
to
said speed
using
was a little
the
odd.
lines.
I don't know why.
Where to slice into a particular cut of meat, how much oil to use, how to tell when a dish is done cooking. When you cook for yourself, you can always add salt if it's too bland or add water if it's too salty. You can tweak the taste as you go, but in a restaurant, there's not that much room for trial and error.
I'm not too worried about that.
Worst case scenario, Paimon can deal with any subpar dishes by making sure they get properly disposed of.
The final thing you have to focus on is consistency. You have to be able to handle the most challenging orders with the same level of technique and skill as the easiest ones. This is particularly important when you have guests from all over, each with their own tastes and preferences. You have to cater to their own dietary needs, while also giving them the opportunity to enjoy our local delicacies.
This last point is making Paimon's head spin.
Don't worry. Matter of fact, someone as well-traveled as you may even have a better handle on it than me once you get started. And of course, I'll be around to help you over the next few days. I don't think we'll have any trouble making all our guests feel right at home.
Oh yeah, feeling right at home. Let's go. Hello, let's start the work.
There's no time to lose, so let's get started. I imagine you probably have a good handle on the cooking side of things already. What you need to pay attention to is remembering each table's order. Try not
Oh
to
yeah, I
get
forgot
them
to check
mixed
the
up.
recipes.
Oh, Paimon's memory is like a steel trap. This is gonna be a cinch.
At the end of the day, darkness.
Which ticket are we on again? Table 1 was onions, but no chilies. Table 2 was chilies, but no onions. And table 3 was, table 3 was chilies, but hold the chilies?
Chilies, but hold the chilies. Yes.
What?
That
That makes no sense.
I will pay you $5 for chilies, but please hold the chilies.
Was Paimon just sleep floating?
You've been talking nonsense since about halfway through the day.
We didn't even get a break in the middle. Paimon's brain has turned to mush. Is it always this busy here?
Yes. It wasn't even that busy of a day.
No, but this is peak season. You both did a mighty fine job for your first time serving guests at the inn.
Would have been funny if he said it wasn't even that
Luckily, all our
busy of a day
customers
today,
were familiar
actually.
faces this time around, so
Yeah,
we didn't
true.
get any strange requests. Otherwise, today would have been even more challenging.
No strange request? Someone asked for almond tofu drizzled in soy sauce. Even Paimon has never tried that combination.
It's a wide world out there. People have all kinds of different tastes. Being able to cater to all is the real essence of liyue cuisine. Also, the thing about requests is that they're usually very specific. So as long as you do what they asked, you're unlikely to have any issues. What's really tricky is when guests give you free rein to do anything you want.
Excuse me. Are you still open by any chance?
Paimon knows that voice. Let's go check it
I
out.
don't know who that is, actually.
What should we do?
Ah.
It doesn't look like anyone's here. If only we'd gotten here a bit sooner.
It's all right. If we start building a campfire now, we'll be eating before too long.
Right.
Campfire.
Besides, if anyone's to blame, it's Linny. So busy being
Let's build a campfire in the middle of a
culture
hotel.
vulture that he lost track of time.
Linny, Lynette, Fremine, it is you!
Wow.
Paimon? So, is the traveler here?
No. Greetings.
Traveler Paimon! What a nice surprise!
Paimon was gonna say the same thing. We're just lending a helping hand at the inn.
Build the three of them in.
Anyway, so that's how we ended up here. But what about you guys? Don't tell us. Father sent you on another mission?
No, quite the opposite actually. We're in Liyue on vacation, and while we're here, I thought a cultural tour might be in order.
Father said we deserve some rest after everything that happened recently. Otherwise, it could jeopardize our next mission.
It's not every day we get this kind of opportunity. Lenny thought it might be fun to spend some time in liyue, especially since it's lantern rite season.
And the cultural tour Lenny mentioned.
We could hardly pass up the opportunity to watch a liyue-style magic show. Although, I think they call it conjuring here.
In our time here, we've seen conjuring tricks incorporated into a liyue opera show, and even a wushu dance. It was amazing.
So, we decided to stay here for a few more days to see what other forms of inspiration this land might have in store for us. We
Entertainment.
visited Granny Roshin in Chingsa village not long ago, and today we continued our cultural tour in the area around here.
In the end, though, we lost track of time. We haven't even eaten anything yet.
Rip.
And speaking of eating, as you know, seafood is a big part of both liyue and Fontaine cuisine, but it's cooked very differently here. We simply had to try some local seafood after coming all this way. That's another reason why we decided to extend our trip.
Oh, need any recommendations? What have you tried so far?
That fish one with the misleading name. Sounds bland, but it's drowning in hot chilies.
Oh,
Oh,
whoa.
you mean blackback perch soup? You're right. The name doesn't give much away.
It looked and smelled so appetizing that Lynette took a huge mouthful, blissfully unaware that she was about to set her mouth on fire. She could barely speak for the rest of the day after that.
Luckily, that wasn't a huge adjustment for her.
I thought she was grumbling. That was different.
What? Aren't you guys hungry too?
Yes. A little.
Yes, I'm ready to eat. Traveler, I'm afraid we'll have to send you back to the kitchen now.
No problem. What would you like?
Good question. I doubt we'll be able to decipher the menu, so why don't you recommend something? You should be pretty familiar with our tastes.
What do you mean you can't decipher the menu? Do you guys not speak the same language?
One more thing. Please, if you have a
They
heart,
don't know the dishes
don't
now.
make it spicy.
Oh man. Alright, talk to Smiley Yanjiao. You got it. Oh yeah, where's that achievement? I need to find that achievement. I swear. Or was it?
Mm.
Oh, not that one. Nope. Oh, don't tell me it's on Wonders of the World. Never gonna find it. Maybe Challenger Series? I don't see why that'd be under Challenger Series. That'd be kind of random. Ba-ba-bum. Played Spiral Abyss A3 without taking any damage. Dang, man, that's crazy. Oh, I've played floor 12 of the Spiral Abyss 69 times.
Nice.
I didn't realize I kept track of even that too. Maybe. Oh, that's co-op. Yep, I got no idea how you even check that. Sure, there's something. Okay. What if we did this? Genshin cooking. And then what about in 9 achievements obtained from cooking? Called Star Chef and the Art of Adventure. Where's the Art of Adventure? Oh, there it is. How did I not see that? Yeah, so I'm a master of 85 recipes. I can grasp 150 recipes. So, you know what? We definitely are a master cook. No doubt about it.
Master Chef.
We are the master chef.
Fontaine, huh? No wonder they can't handle too much spice. Still, if we make the food too bland, they might as well be eating back home.
What do you recommend?
There's this crab and shrimp stir fry I know that could work. It's quite heavily seasoned, but it's a lot milder than it looks. It has a light but really satisfying flavor.
Ooh, that sounds perfect! What's it called?
Well, this is where it gets interesting. They call it the Palace Jewels. The crab roe is supposed to look like pearls of gold, and the shrimp meat like chunks of jade.
That's a pretty enigmatic name.
Here's the recipe. When you're ready, go ahead and give it a try.
Oh, let's go. We're gonna get another recipe. That's what I like to see. In each challenge, a receiver of friends from afar, you must continuously prep, mix, and cook to make a new dish. To make a dish that the guest wants. As you begin prepping, the indicator on the slider will move back and forth between each end. When the indicator points to the corresponding area, click on the button to mark one instance of success. After you begin mixing, hold the button to make the indicator bar move over the sliding ring. When the indicator bar points to the prompted area, release the button. Mark one instance of success. If you begin cooking, success! The indicator on the slider will move back and forth between each end when the indicator... I don't normally read this stuff. Why am I reading this? Come on, man. We can't break character now. We gotta keep not reading things. Let's see. Alright, so serve them up. We're making shrimp, I think.
Delicious food.
Step 1, prepping. Prep the snapdragon and shrimp meat. Press at the right moment to prep. Oh, okay, I get it. Boing, boing. This is super easy. Cut that shrimp right now. Alright, prepping complete. Detailed shrimp meat obtained. Step 2, mixing. Prepare the bird eggs and flour and add paste to the shrimp meat. After holding, release at the right moment to mix. Okay. Simple enough. Very, very shrimple. And what's next? The final phase? Whoa, you spilled it, man! Can't believe it. Add the ingredients and cook the palace jewels. Well, what? To cook the palace jewels? I don't think they want that. I think they like to keep their jewels. Oh my gosh, I would eat that entire plate.
Me too.
Swap ornaments. Wait, what? Yo, let's go with a yellow plate with a gilded jade. And a brilliant lotus. I don't know if this part matters. Does it matter? Hopefully not. Challenge complete. The palace jewels. Alright, we did it. We made food. Like a pro.
Sorry for the wait. This dish is called the Palace Jewels. Enjoy.
Shrimp, 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 shrimp. What do I do with this? How do I eat this? Wait, the plate changed colors.
Ah, yes. We meant to say.
I put it on a gold
you
plate.
two
Why is
must
it on
be
a green
tired
plate
after a
now?
long day of work. Do you want to eat with us?
Oh, now that you mention it, Paimon is a little hungry. Well, if you insist, then who are we to refuse?
But we'll still let our guests enjoy the first bite.
Oh, right. Of course. You're still our customers. Why aren't you eating?
The sauce looks a little overpowering.
Oh, of According to liyue custom, it's probably good table manners to let someone else go first.
So in other words, nobody goes first.
Looks delicious, traveler. I guess I'll dig in first. Here goes.
What is it? Do you need some water?
No, it's delicious. The flavor is so pure. It's drenched in sauce, but somehow it just enhances the natural flavor of the seafood. Try it for yourselves.
Alright.
Alrighty then.
What is that? Crab roe?
Yep, you have quite the palate, Lynette.
No wonder it pairs so well with the shrimp meat. I've never seen it prepared this way before.
According to the creator, chewy crab complements succulent shrimp, making a spectacular seafood ensemble with a succulent flavor and luscious mouthfeel.
Succulent.
The crab
Yummy.
roe glitters like pearls of gold, and the shrimp shines like chunks of jade. Hence its name, the Palace Jewels.
So that's where the name comes from. Huh. I suppose it's quite fitting then.
Huh. Was Paimon always this well spoken?
No. You just memorize what the recipe said, regurgitating what someone else wrote.
This dish must be right up your alley, Lynette. Huh?
It's half gone already? When did that happen?
Whoops, probably when you were busy yapping away.
That's
I
true.
heard that in liyue. The biggest compliment you can pay to the chef is to leave a clean plate. It's delicious. Thank you ever so much.
Wait, don't fight over it! Hey, leave some for Paimon!
No. Alright, they loved it. They really loved it. Now we get to go make more food. Pom, 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 pom.
So your friends like the dish, huh? Well done. Not bad at all for your first day on the job. There'll be more to come, so keep it up.
Keep up the good work, man. Time to go get some more stuff. Wait till the next day is 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Alright, 6 a.m. on the dot.
Osmanthus why?
Whoa, Jean-Louis.
Why?
Can't believe you actually
Morning.
stopped
The
talking.
boss tells me that both new and returning customers have nothing but good things to say about you. I have to admit, I was a little worried about throwing you right into the deep end, but it looks like you've got what it takes to handle the day-to-day here. So it should be plain sailing. Well, just as long as we don't run into any extremely picky customers with unreasonably specific requests.
Farzan.
Whoa, have you had someone like that before?
Of course! The worst are those old scholars who have barely cooked a day in their life, but think reading a stack of books on the topic makes them the expert.
What a
They
coinky
criticize
dink.
you for no reason, claiming your cooking method isn't faithful to the original, or that the flavor profile isn't authentic because you used an ingredient that wasn't in their beloved centuries-old version of the recipe.
This is Wang Shuin. It does have the look and feel of a
Man, I got
time-honored
no idea who
establishment.
this is. Never seen her in my life. I know that voice.
Oh, innkeeper! We'll have each of your signature dishes, please, as fast as you can serve them. The most expensive ones.
Farzan! Oops, Madam Farzan.
Oh my! Traveler, Paimon, whatever are you doing here?
We could ask you the same thing. Where'd you suddenly get the funds to go sightseeing? And to order the most expensive things on the menu?
I'm not here to sightsee. Exemplary scholars like myself are highly sought after by cruise operators in need of an onboard consultant.
Oh
as they
no, it's
travel the
Dory.
world.
Madam Farzan, please, slow down. None Madame Farzan still has so much energy. If she's really over 100 years old, I don't understand how she keeps going.
Magic.
It's all my fault. She's been like this ever since I told her I'd be paying the expenses.
Oh.
Layla! And Dory? Huh. Never would have bet on this combination.
Why don't you all take a seat and catch your breath? Let the 30 sit and explain that you're helping out the Wangshu Inn.
Chef, huh? Wow. No rest for the wicked. Well, if the chef here is trusting you to run his whole kitchen, then I've got no doubt we're in for some authentic liyue specialties.
So, why are you all in liyue again? Something about being an onboard consultant?
I got my hands on a new boat from Fontaine a while ago, equipped with cutting-edge navigation technology. If we manage to spread the word, it could have huge business potential. Right now, we're doing some
Huge
test
business
runs.
potential.
We sailed from Port Ormuz to Rito, then from Rito to liyue Harbor. Next, we're planning to go to Dornman Port.
Oh, Madame Farzan
Oh,
and
that's
me
a
were
reference.
hired to fine-tune
It
the
is?
compass and other equipment.
Yeah,
We
so important
sailed around the
because
Sea of Clouds
Mondstadt.
all of last night to put the system through
Oh.
some stress testing.
That sounds like illegal
It's
overtime.
oops. It's an area that hasn't been unlocked yet. That and the Dandelion Sea.
Oh. Nice.
Overtime for which they'll both be fairly compensated. They're both here willingly. The contract is crystal clear on that.
You really cover all your bases, don't you? Let Paimon guess. Paying the expenses is part of the compensation, isn't it? No wonder Madame Farzan is going for all the most expensive dishes.
It's not every day someone tells you to order whatever you like. Now, first up, we'll have the... Farzan, Madame Farzan, that is. While I am more than happy to treat you both to the most expensive dishes on the menu, we must remember that most expensive does not always mean best. I've heard that the most expensive dishes in liyue are usually either seafood-based or take an exceptionally long time to prepare. Now, I don't know about you two, but after so many days at sea, I don't think I can so much as look at another piece of seafood again for at least the foreseeable future. Huh. That's actually a good point.
I mean, look over the menu first
Not to
and then
mention that
decide.
poor Layla here looks like she's about to faint from hunger.
She looks like she's about to pass out and sleep.
Oh, that's not because of hunger.
Surely the wise and virtuous Madame Farzan could not bear to watch her poor students sit here and waste away. Oh, well, of course I care about my students' well-being, but why do I feel like I'm being tricked? So, let's not order anything that'll take too long to prepare. Aside from that and seafood, we'll take whatever other expensive dishes you have. Over to you, traveler.
Sneaky. Very sneaky. Alright, I got you. I'm gonna make you food and all the food.
So, expensive, but no seafood, and nothing that takes too long to cook. That rules out pretty much our entire menu.
Rip.
Did these people get a kick out of being impossible to please?
Ugh, that Dory! Is she doing this on purpose?
I bet more that she is.
This isn't Liuli Pavilion or Shinua Kiosk. This is Wangshu Inn. We don't stock up on rare and exotic ingredients. We only get them in if someone puts in a special reservation. Well, if we're stuck with regular ingredients and we're on a time limit, there's only one way to bump up the price. And that's by cooking a dish that uses the chef's expertise and creativity to the fullest. As it happens, I know a recipe for something called trembling strings and rushing reeds. It can be whipped up quickly with what we already have in the kitchen. One plate usually goes for 30,000 mora.
That?
30,000?
That's
If
it?
it's quick to make and isn't fancy, what exactly makes it so special?
I love how they always just act
Doesn't
like
have
that's
to
so
be
much
quick
money,
and
but it's
easy.
really not.
To perfect this dish, you need expert knife work and very precise control over the heat. You have to finely slice several different types of meat into fine threads, knead them together into strips, then gently stir-fry them in the pan. What you end up with is a whole variety of flavors that come through layer by layer. This dish is unique in offering a harmonious blend of multiple kinds of meat, all cooked to perfection, while still bursting with their own distinct flavors. Do it right, and you've got a culinary masterpiece in your hands. But if you botch it, it's just a bunch of meat thrown on a plate.
Don't botch it.
Paimon gets it now. So this dish gets its value not from the ingredients, but the chef's expertise.
Do you think I'll be able to pull it off?
Now, don't worry. I can take care of the kneading and other prep work for you. You just focus on bringing it all together.
Believe in yourself. You can do this. And if you mess it up, Paimon will still be happy to eat it.
Ooh, hoo, hoo. Ooh, hoo, hoo. All right, let's cook.
It reminds me of
What's that?
that one character from One Piece.
Oh, who
I
was
think
that
his name was
again?
Satori. His name was Satori.
Oh, the guy from the arc we're currently watching.
Yeah, that's right.
Now I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Woo!
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, he's funny. Prepping complete. Shredded ham. Shredded fowl. Shredded something else. I don't know what we got, but shredded stuff.
Good stuff.
Alright, we shredding it. Just mixing it, and then we going crazy. Seasoned shredded meat obtained. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna spill it on the ground again. Yeah. Do 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 do. All right, cooking complete. All right, you guys can have you can have a green plate, and then you can have a little cup of unbridled joy. And then a fan. Perfect. Challenge complete.
Food's ready. Please enjoy.
Ooh, smells delightful. Oh, we meant to ask, have you two eaten breakfast yet? If not, why don't you join us at the table?
Did Dory just offer us a free meal? When did she become so generous?
Good question.
Let's not forget that the biggest business deals are always settled over a meal. Come on, come on, come on, sit down and join us. Everyone, dig in. This dish looks simple enough, and I did my research, so surely it can't cost all that much. Worst case scenario, maybe 10,000 mora?
No.
This dish had better be worth working overtime all night for. Well, traveler, this is the moment of truth.
Oh, so tired. So sleepy. I just want to eat up and get to bed.
Want, want, want. Everyone begins to eat, each
Is
harboring
this
something.
Foul? Oh, wait. No, the texture is more like shroom boar.
There's a different flavor in every bite. And the discerning palate might detect a hint of something smoked, too. Quite marvelous. How is this made?
Smokiness is from the ham. That was my addition.
Ham? But I don't see any ham anywhere. Oh.
Haha! So you've noticed. Yep, every single strip is kneaded from several different kinds of meat. Paimon and Yanxiao put in a lot of effort to make it just right.
So I'm not an expert or anything,
But don't different meats have different cooking times? How is everything in this dish cooked to perfection? Well, you see, that's a trade secret.
It's a matter of practice. I know some special cooking techniques.
Wow. So this dish really is one of a kind. That makes the whole trip worth it. By the way, does this special dish have a name?
Ah! Paimon forgot to mention that part. The dish is called Trembling Strings and Rushing Reeds, alluding to the way that the different threads of meat are woven together. And also,
The complex layers of flavor, yes? Akin to the harmonies of a musical ensemble? The name, if I'm not mistaken, is a liyue idiom that evokes a vigorous orchestral performance featuring both stringed and wind instruments playing together. Quite an apt name for this dish.
how did you know all that?
Magic.
Every student has to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
That's a lot.
Is that not a requirement anymore?
That used to be a thing?
Layla's life just flashed before her eyes.
You're also from Jellocat.
So, anyway, how much does this dish cost?
Oh, don't worry, not too much. That'll be 30,000 more, please and thank you.
30,000?
That's not that much.
About that, Paimon, traveler, I merely invited you to join us at the table, did I not? I don't believe I committed to paying for you. So, perhaps we could split the bill accordingly?
Oh, Paimon knew it was too good to be true.
30,000 more surely is an outrageous amount for the most magnanimous Lord Sangama Bay. I'll talk to the boss. We should be able to do a 20% discount. Nah, we don't give Dory a discount. 30,000 is nothing.
Yeah, as a famous merchant, you've got a reputation to uphold.
But every single mora matters, you know? All right. I'll just consider that the cost of learning about this dish. Once I'm back in Sumeru, I'll be sure to find someone to help me recreate the dish. And then I'll make it all back.
Make it all back. Yes, sirree. Alright, and then we talk to him, and then we wait till the next day again, probably, and then yada yada yada.
We're off to a good start this morning. Keep up the good work. I'm counting on you.
Thanks. You can work flat out till closing time. They didn't give me any time to read that whatsoever.
Crumble!
6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. I like how 7 minutes passed during this day. Everyone from Sumeru came and ate, and we cooked for them all in the span of 7 in-game minutes. Kinda crazy.
Rise!
Hello.
Morning. Time to fire up the stove for another
Rise
day of customers.
and
Thanks
shine.
again.
Yeah.
With days of experience under your belt, the work is becoming
Great
second nature.
work. Well, you're looking more like a head chef every day. Whatever crazy characters come walking through that door, I know you'll be able to handle them.
Wait,
Maybe.
no! Every time you say something like that, you jinx it!
Hey,
True.
that's not true. Anyway, I didn't mean it like that.
Oh no, it's Ito.
Dude, what up, bro? I didn't know you were in liyue too. It's always nice to run into a Brody and a Zoomin fellow. Wait, did I say that right?
Almost. I
What?
think you meant fellow Inazumin abroad, boss.
Brought in
Yeah,
his
yeah,
fellow.
that's the one. Yeah, we gotta look out for each other
Oh.
when we're this far from home, don't we, Ayato?
Oh, look, Checker! What are you doing here?
Huh? Oh, hey, flying lavender melon. The sky-cleaving white iron variety. And my compadre, too. All my buddies in one place. God, today's my lucky day.
Didn't you say you were gonna knuckle down and earn some more when you got home? How come you're back in Liyue so soon?
Ah, that can wait. As soon as I announce that Arataki Ito is available for hire, they'll be throwing Mora at me. Right now, I got a more urgent situation to attend to. I'm in the mood for some good, spicy food. Oh, and while we're here, we were gonna also see if Grandmaster Hanakato's okay and whatnot.
Shinobu's face seems to say, don't ask. So what about you, Ayato?
Not too long ago, I heard a rumor that someone was hosting an Onikabuto fighting contest in Liyue. Naturally, I came here as soon as I could, but alas, it was too late.
What? You missed it? Aw, man,
Rip.
what a bummer!
Quite the bummer, indeed. Though all is not lost. Since you're here, you'll be able to tell me all about it.
Sure thing, my man. But let's catch up over some food, huh? Where's the chef anyway? Hey, get the chef out here. I got compadres to feed.
I'm the chef.
Yeah, sure. Me too.
Me too.
What?
Wow, Bullchucker set up that one for us really nicely. Gotta give him some credit for that.
But the main chef is another guy.
Good one, compadre. You almost got me there. All right, well, get the chef out here.
You and Paimon go to the kitchen, fetch Smiley and Chow.
So, may I take your order? If you're entertaining guests, I can recommend the palace jewels, a trembling strings and rushing reeds, or...
Boss, don't forget the budget.
No.
Yeah, okay. Got anything a little more, down to earth?
Down to earth. Oh, well, we do a mean humbly enough. Real hearty dish with a ton of flavor, and we don't
Humbly
skimp
enough.
on the portion size either. That'd be the best value for your Mora.
Humbly enough, huh? Oh, sounds like my kind of grub. We'll take that. No need for anything fancy. We're all friends here.
Excellent choice, Ito. I'm no fan of culinary ostentation either.
Culinary?
Sometimes a
Culinary.
bro just knows. Hmm?
Why didn't you say
A bro just
culinary?
knows. Yes, a bro just knows. Bros don't suppose, 'cause bros just knows.
Bros just knows.
Oh, whatever. Paimon's leaving you guys to it.
I swear the writing they do for Ito is it's just great.
It might also just be in prog.
Possibly.
Crumble.
Oh man. Never get a pillar down where I want it.
Happy
Gotta say,
birthday to
your
you.
friend's quite a character. Still, humbly enough isn't that hard to make, so I don't think we'll have any problems with this order.
Actually, why is it called humbly enough anyway? A hearty meat dish is a good start, but in Paimon's experience, one humble dish is never enough.
I said it was hearty, but I never said it contained meat. Don't be fooled by the appearance. It's actually just tofu, made to look and taste like meat.
It's one of those.
One of those.
Wait, tofu's made of beans, isn't it? Oh, Bullchucker can't eat that. Guess we should get them
Oops.
to pick something else instead.
What's the issue? I think I caught the word tofu.
What is tofu made out of
Wait,
beef? Is that true?
What are you doing? The
Yeah, it's
kitchen
made of
is staff
soybeans.
members only.
Oh, soybean.
Never mind. I'll let it slide. Ma'am, could you possibly ask your boss to order
don't think I
something
knew that, though.
else instead?
No one gets my bro Ayato like I do. I hereby declare that humbly enough will be an everlasting symbol of our friendship, or my name ain't Arataki Ito.
What?
Arr.
Where's our
Ara-
food at? Hurry up! I'm almost done recounting the epic adventures of Crimson Staff.
As you can see, changing the order may be a little difficult.
Oh, brother, his whole ego is riding on this, huh? Even if we break the news to him, he'd probably rather eat the tofu than eat his words.
We're locked in now. We gotta cook that dish. Just maybe don't throw in the tofu. How about we throw some free appetizer in?
Sounds good.
I also
I'll make
Googled
sure
it.
he
It
fills up on
says
those.
tofu is made
We'll
from
just have
dried
to play the rest
soybeans that
by
are
ear.
soaked in water, crushed, and boiled.
Oh. Time to start cooking. What if I just put a pillar right on top of the
I
greener
actually
food?
like I actually like tofu, but I don't really care for it when you're trying to make it look like meat. I want to cook like tofu things,
Tofu.
and I put it in
Sounds,
soup.
that sounds weird, but yeah, I've never tried tofu before.
Tofu is pretty good.
Eh? I feel like tofu just has this stigma to it for some reason.
What kind of stigma?
I don't know, like... I don't know how to describe it. That has something, though. I don't know. I've never tried it. Maybe one of these days.
First, we had an event where we made drinks, and then an event where we made food. What's next?
Everything combined.
We became a waitress, waiter, and cook, and bartender, all at the same time.
Dang, that'd be crazy. That's a nice plate there. Time to hand it over. You can keep that plate just as it is.
Food's here.
Oh,
Ah.
so this is humbly enough. You guys don't mess around. Woo! Love me that portion size. Come on, compadre, grab a seat. We're all friends here, so don't hold back. I'm just gonna dig right in.
Boss, we should respect the local customs. Here in Liyue, it's polite to let the guests eat first.
You are the guest.
Right.
Yeah.
Shinobu, I thought old-timey traditions weren't your style.
To finish in the kitchen, I'm a guest too. Maybe let me dig in first.
Huh? Are you kidding me, compadre? Oh, wait, I get it. The food smells so dang good, now everyone's dying to go first. Well, guess I only got my own good taste to blame. Go on, dive in. I'll wait till last.
Dang, Ito's gonna die. You, Paimon, Ayato, and Shinobu, help yourselves.
I see.
Finally, it's my turn. Woo-hoo! I spy a big chunk of deliciousness with my name on it.
Don't.
Don't.
Huh? Wait, what is it now?
Got this, Paimon. You know the drill.
Okay, here goes. Anyway, so, Paimon forgot to tell you the really cool origin story of this dish.
Origin story? Dude, who cares where it came from? We all know where it's going. Am I right? Down the gullet!
Skipping the origin story is like going traveling without a tour guide. Trust Paimon, you get way more out of the experience after you hear it.
Paimon makes an astute observation. Much as every tea must be appreciated on its own terms, is it not a waste of the chef's goodwill to sample a dish without hearing its tale?
My compadre's goodwill, huh? Oh, can't have that going to waste. All right then, give me the full story. I'm all ears.
That's more like it. Let's start with the ingredients. Actually, no. Let's start with the story of Wang Xuan,
What?
which starts with the history of Dihua Marsh.
Now's our chance, traveler.
Got it. While Ito's distracted, you and Shinobu begin to gobble down the dish.
Man, the tale of Dihua Marsh hits hard. People in the past had it pretty rough. Makes you
Man.
appreciate what you got. Humbly enough, yeah, that's a good way to think about life.
Darn, there's no sad way to tofu from here. How did we get so off topic? Well, good news is there's only a little bit left.
We're already beyond the stuffed. Keep going.
Oh, compadre, Shinobu, have you been eating this whole time? Save me some dregs, why don't ya? That's it, I'm done waiting. It's my turn to eat.
Wait, boss, that's made of...
One moment, Ito. I have a small request, if you would be so kind as to consider it. I left home in a hurry and was unable to bring any of my family with me. They've all heard so much about you and are huge admirers of the Arataki gang, so they will be
Sure.
devastated to learn that they missed out on this opportunity.
Uh-huh.
However, if you were willing to let me bring the remaining portion of Humbly Enough back to them,
Bro.
I'm sure it will help to lift their spirits.
Yeah, I don't know.
Boss, you gotta do right by your friends. They're pretty big on that in liyue. Besides, you did eat quite a lot of the grilled fish while we were waiting for the main course. Including mine and Ayato's.
Huh? Oh, those were for you guys? Ah, dang it. I got too carried away telling that story, didn't I? In that case, pass my regards to your fam, bro.
Good job, Ito.
Now,
Way to
Chef
eat too
May,
much.
Get the rest of this to go.
Dang, what a way to get out of that.
Rise!
Rise.
Right.
Looks like that's all sorted.
Thanks.
He's
All right.
talking to the pillar.
Take some time to collect yourself. The next big group is coming in.
The rest of the day passes without incident. Alright, wait till the next. There's a part 4. Oh my gosh. Parts keep going and going and going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby, let's go. I like the backdrop of Dragon Spine. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just so happen to be facing right in the direction of it, I guess.
Crumble!
Aw, man. Rumble.
How time flies. My burns are almost healed now, so I should be ready to take back the kitchen tomorrow.
Alright.
You've really gone above and beyond these past few days. Last day today. Here's hoping we get through it without incident.
Why does Paimon feel like you just jinxed us again?
Sure. The day passes without incident. Oh. Well. Okay.
We made it all the way to the evening. It ended up being a pretty smooth day after all. Maybe it's because we've gotten so experienced at running this whole thing. We've come a long way since our first day on the job, haven't we? Back then, we were struggling to remember who ordered what. But everything's a piece of cake now.
Don't get ahead of yourself. The day still isn't over yet.
Yeah, but who would come by this late in the evening? Actually, now
What
that
does that
Paimon
sound?
mentions it, Lenny and his siblings came
Sorry.
about this
No,
on
you're
the
good.
first
What is
day,
that, though?
didn't they?
Traveler?
Um.
Paimon? Fancy seeing you
Mint.
two here.
Amber?
Mint?
And Eula and Mika
Mint.
too! Are you here for
Mint.
dinner? Why so late in the day?
Also, hello. Hello, Amber, Eula, and Mika. How are you guys?
We just finished an escort mission for a merchant caravan. The original plan was to make do with some rations for this evening and continue our trek north towards Stonegate. But Captain Eula brought up the fact that none of us have eaten liyue cuisine for quite some time. We thought we might as well swing by the inn and see if we can still order something.
Ooh,
Time for
so
some
this is
vengeance
risky,
against
huh?
the food.
We've been eating the same rations for the entire trip, so I simply thought it was high time we had ourselves a proper meal. Do you have a problem with that?
May I take your order?
Good question. What should we get? Wait a sec. Why are you taking our order?
Why not?
The Traveler's been filling in for the chef here. You came at just the right time. You'll be the last customers to enjoy her cooking before the original chef
Her
kicks
cooking?
out the rings.
Wow,
What?
really? Good thing Eula suggested we
Subtitle
come
said
here.
his,
I
but
wouldn't wanna miss
Spylon
it.
said her cooking.
So, what shall we get? I'm not as familiar with liyue cuisine as I used to be. Mika, Eula, what are you in the mood for?
Anything goes. I'm just looking forward to trying the honorary knight's cooking for myself. I'm sure it'll be a great learning opportunity for me.
Something small, I suppose. We have to hit the road again after we eat. Beyond that, anything goes.
Wasn't it your idea to come here, though? Yeesh,
Yeah.
it's like getting blood from a stone. All right, guess it's up to you, Amber. You name it, we'll cook it.
Huh? Then I guess... I don't really mind either.
goes.
All right, time for surprise. All right, anything goes. I mean, when they say anything goes, let's make the most expensive dish on the menu, right?
Quake!
I have to charge him an arm and a leg. Whoopsie.
Anything goes, huh? Oh dear. This is a chef's worst nightmare. With no idea of your customers' palates, you're left to make a wild guess.
I mean, they said anything goes.
Still, now that you've worked in the kitchen for so many days, I have faith that
Honestly,
you'll be
anything
able to
goes
figure
should
it
mean
out.
like anything
Come on,
goes.
Show them what you've got.
I'm not picky, so anything goes. Let me think. What do they like? What could they be craving? Of course, I would never say like anything goes. I mean, there's certain things that'd be like, maybe not. Maybe
Yeah, I
not.
think.
Start cooking that food. Oh man, the pillar disappears during this because it's technically a cutscene, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Cutting that bamboo up. Cutting that bamboo. What? I pressed the button. What? 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 Oh no, I just failed.
You actually, wow.
Yeah.
Never seen that before.
I don't know why that one like dodged me like 3 times somehow. Like I pressed it too early or late. I don't know what happened on the first time. But then when I came back, I pressed it too early, then I pressed it too late on the rebound. That was a disaster. Good thing you don't get punished for failing. Mixed eggs obtained. Well, at least it looks like I'm pouring eggs into a pan or something. Cooking complete. Let's go. Ooh, look at that.
I was making egg fried rice. Doesn't sound like you're making egg fried rice.
Maybe I was. It kind of looks like egg fried rice.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make one of these and one of those and one of those. Yeah, there we go. Finish that. Challenge complete. Enjoy the vengeance-filled food.
This is delicious. Perfectly seasoned, and even the rice is bursting with flavor.
That's what I made
Nothing like
last
a
night.
piping
Started
hot
with
meal
shrimp
served
food.
straight from the
What are
stove.
the odds?
I've missed
You made it last night, I made it tonight, but
You've put the finest
Yeah.
Favonian
in
field
video game
rations
form.
to shame, and that's no mean feat. So tell us, traveler, what's this one called?
It's called... Paramount's guessing we can't just call it anything goes, right? Oh, hell,
Called
Paimon
egg
doesn't
fried
know
rice.
how
What are you
to
talking about?
explain this dish at all. It's got no name, it's just basic ingredients simply cooked.
Basic ingredients, simply cooked? Really?
You take
I
that
could've
back.
sworn
Lauren
that you
didn't
put
make basic
something
ingredients
fancy in
simply
here.
cooked last
Or
night.
Gave it some kind of chef's magic touch.
This isn't the finest dish in the world. Lies. But it's the one you need right now.
Not the finest dish in the world, but the one they need right now. Okay, you've lost Paimon. What do you mean?
Been on the road for a long time, and they only been eating field rations for the entire time.
So you mean we only think this is delicious because we're so hungry? There's got to be more to it than that.
Perhaps the fact that the aroma of freshly cooked hot food is a welcome change from cold, pre-prepared rations.
Oh, kinda like the feeling of waking up to the smell of freshly baked bread in the morning? Huh, that makes sense.
Gotta get that bread.
Ah, it's almost like we're back at Good Hunter again.
But Good Hunter's in Mondstadt. Why make a point of trying liyue cuisine if you can't even taste the difference?
Oh, I'm not talking about the taste. I just meant the feeling of comfort, you know? It's like the feeling of coming home.
Comfort. Coming home. Well, Yanxiao did say we want to make our guests feel right at home.
What makes for a tasty dish is highly subjective. Everyone's got their own preferences. True. But a chef caters to all comers. Gotta put ourselves in their shoes. Not the chef's passion for putting smiles on customers' faces.
So, in other words, the secret ingredient is passion?
Despite
Dang, I
how
don't know how to add
terribly
passion
cliched
to
that
a
sounds, I'll
bowl,
admit
but you
that
know.
it holds true for this meal.
I
Well
can add
played.
passion.
Mark my words. I'll remember this recipe.
True.
Okay, but you can't really have a recipe without a name, though, right? Have we come up with a name for
Sounds
this dish
good.
yet?
I hadn't really thought that far. Do you have any ideas?
How about right at home?
That hits right at home. Let's go.
Crumble.
Alright, we're done now, right? No more cooking?
There you are.
Yep.
Thank you for all of
dog.
your hard work over the past few days.
My pleasure, assuming I'm still being paid, that is. No, you're not being paid anymore.
Straight down to brass tacks, are we? Here, take it. I've thrown in a little extra as well. Call it a bonus. Hard work is rewarded here.
Yay! It's like all the tiredness and stress have suddenly melted away.
I'm just lucky you only worked on this job for a few days. At the rate you were progressing, a few more weeks and I think I might be made redundant.
Well, I, for one, look forward to enjoying your cooking many more times in the future.
Anytime. Bring some friends with you next time, and I'll show you all what Smiley Yenshao can do when working with both hands intact.
Great! Although, just to be on the safe side, cook carefully in the meantime. You may have just jinxed it again.
Peru, gotta cook careful.
Oh yeah.
Let me guess where you're from.
And is that it?
That's it.
Gotta claim those rewards. That's just it?
That's it.
Like no more criminal gems to grab. Wow.
No.
That was pretty short.
Yeah, I told you before.
That was like basically an hour. That's not too bad. Good thing I didn't take 8. That could have taken us right up to the very end. That would have been bad news indeed. I'm gonna just go Geronimo.
Geronimo.
Oh. Well, hit the water. It all worked out in the end. Zhongli has been saved. And with that, everyone, we will call that a day, and then, yeah, I don't know. Next Genshin content will be probably in 4.5, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's even happening in 4.5. I don't know what kind of events or whatever are happening, so we'll see.
Bringing the cat event.
Cats. We'll see, though. We'll see. And then we'll do the thing where we wish for Nouvelette and all that good stuff. And, ooh, it'll be great.
Alcohol, C2, let's go.
I need C2 as well, but I'm not doing it now. I'll wait. Gotta get the waiting in. Or else it's gonna be bad indeed.
Nouvelette's more important than C2.
Huh?
Nouvelette's more important than C2 class has.
Absolutely. Gonna be OP.
Mine is 100k.
Wait, yours is
Well, it's
100k?
16. A second, yes.
100k a second? Oh my gosh.
I showed you that picture.
Yeah. Now imagine you had Pyro Zingshow.
Why?
For vaporize damage with Nouvelette.
Yeah, I guess we still have a pyro or a cryo. Intro.
we need like all the OP characters just to be doing crazy
We literally
things.
have 2 hydros intros.
Yeah, that's kind of the weird thing.
I know, right?
A little bit. Excuse me. Anyway, We will see you next time, everyone. Have a good one, and
Goodbye.
bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. You've reached the end of this video. But before we go for the day, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to the tier 4 and above channel members. Phoenix Edgeworth, Acheron X2, Gamer Mario 64, Jellocat, and Chris Batosh. Thank you all for being awesome and supporting the channel. If you too would also like to get shouted out at the end of each video and live stream, shoutouts are available to all tier 4, 5, and 6 channel members. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time!